Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Nerd channel. My view of everything in nerdy and creative is a whole new too, yeah. It's just gonna keep changing on this one until it fits. But this is a part two. You see me again, and I don't know why I was brave enough to do this. Because I know the things I'm gonna hear. Am I ready for that? No, but I feel like I've heard it so much in my life. Suck it up, buttercup, you know? And like I said, you're not going to see me all that often, all that much. I mean, suck it up, buttercup, but at the same time, don't feed the monster too much, you know? Don't fill his belly. Make him at least hunt for a little bit. I already have a gremlin who I might be stuck with that gremlin for the rest of my life, even though, yeah, just go back and listen to those episodes. But I don't know, today was an interesting day. Since my breakup, it's been interesting. And I want to say that I'm already starting to see changes because the first few days I was miserable. But then I started thinking there were so many things I postponed before him. He kept making promises, and I wanted to make sure I lived up to his promises. Oh, and that might sound like oh, concern. Like, no, I think I was in the church too long. But I mean, it wasn't for those reasons, though. I don't think. Yeah, that's what's gonna be. Yeah, therapy. But yeah, let's drink some patty tea. I forgot in the last episode to take those deep breaths. Don't forget about those Epstein trials and the trials, I hope, you know. But it's, I have a lot of healing to do. And the heartache that he reopened, there was new traumas. Well, there are old traumas, but traumas that I didn't dive into, stories that I forgot on purpose. And some people are like, how do you do it? Like, trust me. And I know I will never be able, my stories will never be anything like people who go to war and things like that. But, oh, my life has felt like a war where I'm battling every day trying to prove my case, trying to prove that I can't control what's going on with my own body. Like when no one believes me when I'm telling everyone else the truth, I'm pouring my heart out. And that's what kind of got me on here. I wasn't allowed to for no, yeah. You guys already probably know my age, but yeah, I wanted to start one all the way back in college, but my mom said she was going to throw me out if she caught me, and she would tell family members if they found me that she would kick me out and throw all my stuff out or burn it. Yeah, but after the breakup, I've been through a lot, and I'm still going through a lot of healing. But I'm starting to change because even how you see me now, my ex never saw me. And the outfits that I want to buy now, like the outfits that I want to buy now, yeah, I'm going to finish that sentence. Lately, I don't know. This has happened over the last couple years, but I start talking and then I'm already thinking about the next couple of sentences. There's so much I want to say because I think it's because I wasn't able to say what I wanted to say. So it's like, okay, now start this sentence and then start like, okay, before I finish. And so it's a habit that I need to stop. I'm going to try to stop. So be patient, please. Please, But if you're not, I mean, I'm never going to beg someone to stay. Trust me. I've I've been solo on a boat for very long. And sometimes I feel like I have new passengers, but they're just there to steal treasure, like Mr. Spider. And you're gonna hear a lot about Mr. Spider and Lock a Key and No Heart and others. Like, yeah. But why am I talking about this on the Nerd Channel? Like I said, like identity is in books, politics are in books. They don't teach a lot in history. They hide the ugly truths in history. And so that's one reason why I believe in novels. Novels need to show the hidden truths of what used to not be, or what used to be, and what should have been. Many people don't know about the ugly laws back in the day and how some Republicans. Well, I talk about this on Patreon, so check out my Patreon. I'm going to be doing a lot more on it once I have time. But there's a lot of laws about disability life that 9 states are trying to bring back, and it's terrifying. And if you read a horror story, look that up. There's parts where I'm going to be inserting hints of it in my novels. And segregation, and both my parents went through it. So, yeah. I'm talking about this because they say politics aren't in books when they should be. Especially since they're trying to hide and whitewash and just erase the truth. When they're trying to make villains look like heroes. And heroes sometimes look like villains, or even say that some people didn't exist. Because once they say Martin Luther King Jr. did not exist, babies. Babies, come on. Come Yeah, okay. But every time, or after the breakup, yeah. After the breakup, I decided, you know what? I hear a lot of people say they went through their glow up. After I broke up with Mr. No Heart, I was I was dealing still with my surgery. I just got diagnosed. And if you know about that part, like I talked about that in the episodes. But when my ex wants to dig at me about my diagnosis, I'm like, I already broke up with you. Like, okay, why are you? And one reason why so many people have put me down about me writing my novel. Either they told me I better not write it, my mom and men, guys that I've dated, oh, that'd be so stupid. Oh, you're trying to be white. Oh, you're trying to be proper. Oh, you think you're so smart. Oh, you're trying to write some novel, and oh, I bet no one's going to read it because the main character isn't going to be white. Yeah. And Mr. No Heart, oh, Mr. No Heart, I'll read it if you actually publish it. But then later on, after I broke up with him, oh, he decided, like, some people love lying, and some people love hiding their truth. Because next thing I know, he starts texting me all these lies. You already know, especially about the parent, like meeting my parents. Oh, you already know about that one. But then the one with the novel, oh, I'll read your novel now. I was like that, like I can't quote them because it's been like 5-6 years. This was right at the beginning of COVID. But yeah, all of a sudden, oh, he'll read my novel. I asked you to read my novel almost 20 times. each time, like, oh, maybe if you publish it, oh, not now. Oh, you're right. Oh, I doubt you're that good. Oh, you wrote this pretty fast. And you know what? I wrote it fast, but, and not even kind of fast, but not really fast. But oh no, baby, once you gave me time, oh, you gave me time to be Patty. I was too nervous to be as petty as I am now, but I love it. A spoonful of petty makes the trauma go down, right? And then, so with the musical that I watched, Hades Town, the reason why I'm talking about Lock a Key, No Heart, and Mr. Spider, I feel like I'm in that loop. Even though some of them were not love stories whatsoever, the tragedy was all throughout. But I thought with Mr. Spider, I thought that time I was finally going to be allowed out of the cycle of tragedy. But I wasn't. So after the breakup, I started realizing, girl, you better heal, because get used to it. This is your life. Sorry to break it to you, but you're not getting your happily ever after. You weren't made for the happily ever after. Job interviews let you know this. Your mother let you know this. As long as you walk like that, no one's ever gonna want you, love you, or marry you. I almost feel like it was a hex, a spell. I don't know. It's like, no, not real. I don't know. It's just, once your mother tells you that for 10, 15 years, over and over and over again, it just feels like the cycle keeps going. I keep being told, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're so sweet and bubbly and amazing. But I just can't date a disabled woman. Same cycle. And or when I have to have surgery, they don't want to be bothered. They don't think I'm worth it. Same cycle. Then a grown man, newly divorced, but he promises that, oh, he's different and he doesn't care they have a disability, builds a ramp and everything, and even shows me his divorce papers, and he cooks me dinner and buys me flowers and tries to surprise me on a weekly basis. But at the end of the day, no, I'm shallow. I don't want to date a disabled. Same cycle, same story. But I'm starting to see a difference in me now, because now that I know I'm in the cycle, like I said, on dating apps, I don't care. I'm done. And it feels a little better. It feels odd, but a little better. Every time I think about Mr. Spider, I lift weights. I started, like, I don't know how long I'm going to be doing it, because knowing me, I might give up if I don't see results. So, but the funny thing is, I started seeing a little result. So now I'm kind of curious, especially since I'm disabled and everyone says I can't. Like, and that's another reason everyone has told me, you better not do this, stop doing that, you can't do this. Oh, what do you think you're going to do? And no one's going to listen to you, blah, 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 blah. And that's another reason I keep going with other goals. But I feel like everyone kept telling me how, after I was diagnosed, that's when everyone tells me how fragile my body is. Before that, it's your fault. Just walk right. Just walk right. That's all you have to do. It's like everyone else can do it, you do it. But today, I I had my first outing with somebody who was not Mr. Spider. And I have some notes, especially for my main character, because I've lost trust in people. It was crazy how many times I had to ask him, "Are you sure you're not uncomfortable being around someone with a disability? You're not going to be embarrassed? It's okay. You're fine." I asked him so many. It's been about 2 weeks that we've been chatting, but even today I was like, I did I ask you too many times? And he was like, I'll admit you asked a lot, and that kind of worried me. But he was like, it's fine. And I told him, it's like, one day you will probably regret, or you will probably realize that you don't want to be around me. And he tried to stop me. I was like, no, no, you don't understand. This is my story. This is my trauma. This is my Hades town. Because he took me to it. And his eyes got a little big when I said that. Because if you watched Hades Town, you already know. It's a sad song, but beautiful. And the way that it ends, the way that it starts is the way it ends. And each guy is different, but I feel like each time men have dismissed me or excluded me or told me that I wasn't good enough because I walk the way I do, or when men tell me you're too beautiful to walk like that, so you need to figure it out. It's like the Christian men, the ones who tell me you must be possessed, or like you don't pray enough, you don't know which Bible verses to read, you must not go to the right pastor or bishop. So, like, whenever I tell people I've been through church trauma, oh, whatever, there's no such thing as church trauma. So, when I write my books and my novels, my heart's literally gonna go in, but I hope the readers read everything. And I hope they read the secrets. Because there's gonna be some patterns, there's gonna be some things where if you pay attention, because today, alone with the disability life, we go into the theater, like, first, get my scooter. We're going in, and I paid ahead of time, and I made sure to get the assigned disability seats. If you have a disability, you already know what I'm talking about. And like, we went in and we were early. We were the first ones in there. At first we were a little nervous. We were like, are we gonna be the only ones here? I was like, oh, I hope more people come to see Hades. I was like, I know today's the last day. I wanted to go earlier, but then life and depression and heart, like, I'm still healing. But anyway. But yeah, it's like he was so gracious and nice. He's like, I'll take you. He was, because that was one of the events over the summer that I went to surprise with Mr. Spider. And I had an outfit planned that I was gonna buy, and because I found out about it, and then on the View they were interviewing. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, like that's a sign, yes. Like Whoopi, yes, okay, you girl. So, but when this gentleman, he was like, you know what? I don't want you going alone, because I told him I'm gonna go alone. I'm gonna get a Uber or a Lyft, whatever, and I'm gonna go. I'm like, I'm gonna be so excited, and I love musicals. And then I find out that was his first musical, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you didn't tell me. And he was like, and he told me I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. That was amazing. That was cool. And so I was just like, uh, okay, I'm excited. I'm happy that I got to show somebody the culture of theater, of musicals. I mean, he's been to plays, but yeah. But there was a family that came in about 5-10 minutes after we did, and one of them has a disability. And the woman comes, like, when they're walking through, she comes up to us. Did you get those seats ahead of time? Yes. Yes, I did, ma'am. You ordered them online. I'm looking at my scooter and I'm looking back at her like, I have a disability too. Like, I see one of you guys have a disability, but so do I. And it just, that was out of, I'm going to tell the whole story in a different, but I'm doing like little snippets because this is why my characters are needed. This is why my voice, I feel, is needed. I hope it will be needed once I publish. But then, even while going around the mall after, oh, like people kept halting, like stopping all of a sudden, and or not watching where they were going, or it's like I'm riding around in my scooter, so it's just like some people were literally walking to me, like they were trying to force me to go around them, but they were holding hands, and so I don't. It's like you kind of find out about people. And then when I had to go to the restroom, there were some ladies. You know, when people are talking about you in a foreign language and they keep pointing and looking and staring, and part of me just wants, like, if you have a question, Betty, I mean, if you're talking about me, that means 10 toes down, just talk, like, sit, come up. Because I get talked about all the time. So it's like, what is it now? And but it was lovely, it was nice because my when my friend first came into the house, or my date came into the house, it's like I'm putting on my shoes and stuff, and like almost immediately after I get up, he was like, you look beautiful today. I haven't felt beautiful in a long time. And it made me remember Mr. Spider. Cycle. I think it was February. It was on a goal night, because when he came to my house for dinner, that was our goals night. He was bringing his laptop and we would work on our projects together. And I would never forget, like, I'm working on my projects and all of a sudden he looks at me funny. I'm like, what's going on? What? And he gets down on both knees and he just looks me right in the eyes and he was just like, you look absolutely beautiful tonight. You're the most beautiful. Like, yeah, he's just saying all of the stuff about how beautiful I look. And he does kiss me. I thought it was so sweet and beautiful. And for some reason, I just thought I was special. But I know I have to get used to the cycle. Beautiful trauma, right? Beautiful trauma, right? And so when my date, like when he was just like, because I don't know, it was even his face when he first saw me, even, but then he was just like, "Ooh, you look beautiful." It was just like took me back to the past trauma. So now I'm kind of thinking like, okay, in a couple months, he's not gonna think so. He's gonna think otherwise, and it's so sad that even sometimes it can't. He said something else that today that took me back to even Mr. No Heart. And it's just a cycle and the trauma. It keeps going, it keeps continuing. But yeah, I'm going to talk about this in another episode. It's just, I guess, I really need to vent. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.